Give me a minute and let's talk about the Black Lakes Training Center, which is a location for civilian and military training just outside of Kyiv that the Ukrainian Armed Forces runs. And I want to highlight here the kind of improvisational nature of everything at this camp. For example, this gun rack right here. That's what that is. That's a gun rack made from pallet wood, improvised, put together by the guys at the center. This is body armor. This is not standard issue body armor. Somebody took a plate of steel, a welder, and cut it so that it could be fitted inside of a flak jacket or some kind of a makeshift flak jacket material. Homemade armor to keep the guys alive. Improvised, I guess you'd call it a sway box, something, right? Like, how do you shoot when you don't have your feet steady under you because the bridge is moving? Well, maybe you take some pallet wood, right? That's what that wood is that the platform's made out of. And then you suspend it from some chains inside of a simple iron frame. And now the whole thing sways. Your drill instructor can kick that thing and you're swaying and you got to fire and hit the target from up there. I mean, it's great training. Not saying it's not. But you can see this is homemade. This didn't come from the DoD supply warehouse. These guys put this together for themselves. This is the ingenuity of the Ukrainian people under fire and their ability to improvise with what they've got at hand. And so far, that has kept the Russians at bay. But I don't know that it's enough to win. And I gotta ask my friends in the West, when are we gonna find the will to make sure that these guys can win? Just look here. This is where the shooting range is. And you can see there's the improvised gun racks made out of pallet wood. You can see that the cover itself is just camo netting. And then they chopped down a couple of trees here. They nailed the trees together to create a form that they could hang the netting on. And then look, the benches and the table are pallet wood or old pieces of wood that they just screwed together. And this bench over here is actually a weapons case, right? A bunch of AK-47s came in that or some shit. And that's what they sit on when they're out there at the range and it's not their turn to shoot. So, man, I'll tell you, these guys are doing everything they can. And against all odds, they have held on. They haven't just held on. They've taken back 54% of the land that the enemy took from them at the start of the war. They've cleaned the Black Sea Fleet out of the Northwest Black Sea. They're all hiding over in Novosibirsk. They have cleared the skies. And the A-50s are grounded. And the SU pilots are afraid to come too close to that front line. That's a real thing. In my estimation, these people have done so much with so little for so long, they are now qualified to do anything with nothing. And we ought to make sure that they have something.